Hi folks, how you doing? I'm Scott. Bo is down there. There's no co-pilot in the co-pilot seat on this, the 16th day of February 2022. It looks like Justin Trudeau has just sealed his fucking fate, as if insulting all the people in Canada who are sick of these fucking illegal, immoral mandates and vaccine passports and so forth. Two things he does in this one reply to Conservative Party member Melissa Lantsman. One, he insults her by saying she's standing with people who stand with swastikas, who are waving around swastikas and Confederate flags. There were two people who walked in there with some kind of Confederate flag. They were definitely there in order to make the Freedom Convoy look bad, so that the press could put the Confederate flag in the papers and say, this is what they all are. Swastika is a different fucking story. That's the first thing he did. Oh, by the way, she's Jewish. The second thing he did, after she asks a reasonable, very reasonable question, the second thing he did was to admit in his own fucking mind the only Canadians who deserve to be able to go back to work are the ones who get their fucking vaccines and their jabs. They're the only Canadians who deserve to go back to work. Those are the two things he did. The third thing he did when she stands up and says, basically, I'm Jewish and I've never been fucking spoken to like that or associated like that in this building, and I want him to apologize. He runs away. That's what you're going to see here in a second. But in order to put that into perspective, I want to talk about this. I'll show you those in a second. I got the downloader. Why banning hateful symbols like the swastika is nearly impossible. They're so pissed off because the swastika was at the fucking Freedom Convoy. Okay. The appearance of the Nazi flag at the Freedom Convoy in Ottawa drew widespread condemnation across the political spectrum. How dare they? There's no picture of it. Here's another article. I think this Jewish Telegraphic Agency. Swastikas displayed at the Canadian Freedom Convoy protest against vaccination mandates. That's not a swastika. But that's the picture they lead with. The article is about swastikas. They show a fucking Confederate flag. Which is clearly being carried by somebody who's fucking there to make them look bad by association. Scroll down. No picture of the swastika at the fucking convoy. You go and look, and you will find a picture of a swastika when you scroll, when you open up this, which is swastika at fucking Freedom Convoy. There is no fucking picture that I can see anywhere except for here. Oh, well, shit, there's an armband. Here's the giveaway on the armband. But there's none. There's none here. 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 It's just that one. So I said, okay, let me take a look. But here's the giveaway. Notice the fabric. Notice the fabric. And it's an armband. Did the guy come in full period costume? Where is this from? Jerusalem Post. Swastikas displayed at the Canadian Freedom Convoy protest against vaccination mandates. Oh my God, the Nazis. Here's the picture. Read the caption. Read the caption. The caption states, a Nazi armband with a swastika displayed in the Deutsches Historisches Museum in Berlin, Germany. It is on a period fucking costume. It's in a goddamn museum. Where's the picture of the swastika at the convoy? Boys and girls, there is none. There is no picture of a swastika at the Freedom Convoy. They just fucking made it the fuck up. They just made it up so they could say the truckers are Nazis. And the Prime Minister is going to fucking insult this young Jewish woman because she asks a good question, a reasonable question, which he has no answer for. And listen to what fucking happens in Parliament.
Optimistic, hopeful vision for public life isn't a naive dream. It can be a powerful force for change. If Canadians are to trust their government needs to trust Canadians. Those are the words of the Prime Minister in 2015. These people, very often misogynistic, racist, women haters, science deniers, the fringe. Same Prime Minister 6 years later as he fans the flames of an unjustified national emergency. So, Mr. Speaker, when did the Prime Minister lose his way? When did it happen?
Absolutely a fair question. And he's going to be even more insulting towards those people. You say they're misogynistic. You say they're fucking white supremacists. You say they're Nazis. You say they're waving swastikas when there's no swastika picture with the fucking Freedom Convoy. None of those major publications could find a goddamn swastika in the fucking Freedom Convoy. None. But he's going to say something even more insulting. First to her, second to all the conservative members in that fucking building. Third, to all the people who support the fucking Freedom Convoy. And then fourth, to all the people who have chosen to not get vaccinated.
The Right Honourable Prime Minister.
Mr. Speaker, Conservative Party members can stand with people who wave swastikas. They can stand with people who wave the Confederate flag. We will choose to stand with Canadians who deserve to be able to get to their jobs.
We will stand with Canadians who deserve to be able to get to their jobs.
To be able to get their lives back. These illegal protests need to stop, and they will, Mr. Speaker.
I just want to remind the honourable members, including the Right Honourable Prime Minister, to use words that are not inflammatory in the House, and that's for both sides. The honourable member for Thornhill.
This video ends here. It does not show her response. But as you can see, look at him looking at the fucking Prime Minister. Look at him looking at the Prime Minister. This is the response.
Thank you. Now we have a point of order. The honourable member for Thornhill.
Mr. Speaker, I am a strong Jewish woman and a member of this House and a descendant of Holocaust survivors, and I have never it's never been singled out, and I have never been made to feel less, except for today when the Prime Minister accused me of standing with swastikas. I think he owes me an apology. I'd like an apology, and I think he owes an apology to all members of this House.
And so this is what Justin Trudeau does. He puts on his little robe thing, he goes up there and talks, and he leaves.
want to encourage all members to be as judicious as possible when using words in this chamber, and to reflect on what they say on all cases. L'honorable député de la Métis Matin.
Okay, he goes on to the next member, MP. Wow. Here he accuses a Jewish woman, a Jewish member of parliament, because she's a conservative and because she asks him a question that he is incapable of fucking answering in any reasonable fucking manner. He just throws out there the swastika story, which, as I have showed you, is 100% fucking false. Is 100% false. You show me the fucking publication, Jewish Telegraph Agency, fucking Jerusalem Post. You show me the one that shows the swastika in that fucking crowd. I'd love to see it. Thank you very much. I'd appreciate seeing it. But at this point, at least as in terms of as per the publications here, that's the 30th, that's the 2nd, and this was the 8th. There was no images. There were no images. At least their fucking researchers couldn't find them. And if their researchers couldn't find them, and if I can't find them, in all likelihood, they simply don't exist. It was a fabrication to start with, and he accuses a young Jewish member of parliament of standing with swastikas, basically being a fucking Nazi. Simply because he can't answer her reasonable question. He's done. He had to leave. He's done. Whether that was him walking up there with his fucking robe on or not, or a member of parliament to explain why the prime minister got up and left and went out the fucking door. But he left. He took off. He wasn't going to fucking respond to that. Because he couldn't. Just thought you'd like to see it. Bye-bye.